Take me to the chillin' rooms. Take me to the room, chillin'. Take me to the chillin' rooms. Take me to the room, chillin'. It all started with a dream I had. I'm gonna grow a skunk farm.
So welcome to License to Chill Podcast. You're with James Bung,
Gary Gouds,
L. Cooper
and Shelley B.
and we're in the legendary Chillin Rooms.
High Society.
So we're with the owner Gary here. So you've been running this for how long now?
This is our 21st year of open, but we've had a few closures along the way, we'll call it. But we've been open now for over a year. But we're a harm reduction centre now, and we're rejuvenating a rough part of the city, and we've brought some amazing people together to just be a community and like have a safe place for us to medicate and meet new people, and just keep things civil and show the industry what we're about, and roll with us.
And I think the unique thing for yourself as well, it's about getting the compliance and the legalisation behind it as well. And you've been doing that through the MAR app, haven't you?
Yeah. People are downloading the Cannabis app. It's like the Cannabis app, so download it now and join us, and join with us, the MAR symbol.
All the links will be in the description.
So the name the MAR, that actually comes from China, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a 5,000 years old symbol. It's the oldest known symbol for cannabis in the world, and I'm very proud to wear it on my t-shirt, and it's embezzled everywhere all over the club. So
Definitely.
Where are you looking to see yourself in like 5 years from now, Gaz?
well, the app's in 99 countries, so I'd like to go to all them countries. Wherever the app is downloaded, people can contact me now and literally take our seeds and germinate them, and the community will grow from there, because we've been germinating this for 21 years, and they've tried to stop us the best they can from being a community, but now community is strong and we're high rollers.
And Chillin Rooms is different to like any other coffee shop as well, isn't it? It's not your average coffee shop. Put it that way.
100%. There's
more,
nothing
it's more
like
community.
Yeah.
Definitely more community.
There's lots of unity in here.
It's like a big family, like a one big family. And what's the bands like on a Friday? So if you haven't been, get to the Backbone on a Friday, the live bands. We have acts from all Liverpool, don't we?
Yeah.
We have, go on Gary, tell us a bit about the app.
It's the Backbone night, Friday, Saturday. We've got a live band tonight, really, but it's any night of the week, really, because we had a saxophone in from Russia who was playing on Thursday night. So it's unscripted, it's live, and it's not going to be advertised. So if you're not actually in here, you're missing out. So
You snooze, you lose.
this is our first podcast, and hopefully James will bring some influential people on the podcast, and you know, we'll get the word out and like show the industry like we're the leading example, and we are truly a harm reduction centre, because people aren't violent in here. People are just chilled, and you know, like people from all over the world are coming to chilling with us, and it's a unique experience.
Not just that, it helps build the community around here as well. There's so many individuals coming here that you get to meet that you otherwise wouldn't have a chance. The actual Chillin Rooms, the people that visit every day, it really is a family in here.
Yeah, it is. I've met some boss people over the years in here. Like, it's a boss place. Like the links you meet, you know, everyone has the things they do together and help build each other. It's good. It's a proper community. Like my second home.
Yeah, I feel
It is like a second home, isn't it?
I'd live here
Home
if I
from
could,
home.
to be honest. Yeah.
So the MAR logo, what does that actually mean in English? The Chinese symbol?
It says cannabis in Chinese, but if you pronounce it in English, it's Ma, which is it's our mother. So
The mother plant, mother
Mother
nature.
Plant, yeah. It's 5,000 years old as well.
Mother
the symbol.
Earth. Definitely. So one question I like to ask a lot of smokers: if you could smoke out with 3 people, dead or alive, anyone, who would you choose?
John Lennon, Bob Marley,
Please.
Richard Branson.
Richard Branson.
Richard Branson? Why Richard Branson?
He's a stoner.
Oh, I
He's
don't know.
organic and he's
He owns a seedy island.
He's trying to end
Not
the
our
drug war.
seeds.
Not our
He's
seeds.
trying to end the drug war.
I think definitely if that smoke out happened as well, you'd be seeing about putting Chillin Rooms on the moon or something. Definitely expanding across the globe, wouldn't you? With Richard Branson involved.
Yeah.
What about you, Ellie?
Mila the Hash Green is my number one, 100%. We got to meet her when we went to Spain this year. It was crazy, but just to be able to smoke up with her and listen to her, maybe educate us. Anyone that could teach us something we don't already know that we can then bring and share with the community, you know.
Yeah.
But my other two, I couldn't give you them off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
Mila, I think the interesting thing about Mila, she's actually a Scouser.
I've
So
heard, yeah.
She was
Is
born. She was born in Liverpool, so her family's Dutch, and they moved to Liverpool during the German occupation in World War II. So she was actually born here. I think she moved back when she was about 4 or 5. So definitely someone we need to bring home
Yeah.
and bring to the Chillin Rooms.
Yeah, she needs to know.
Definitely.
She's a legend in herself, isn't she?
It will
Yeah.
happen. I'm sure when she's in Liverpool, she'll love to pop in
Yeah.
and come down and meet the place herself.
Real. So, medical cannabis. Where are we with medical cannabis? What do we think? What's your thoughts? So we're all medical, obviously.
So medical cannabis, since its legalisation in November 2018, it feels like it's been on the hush. It's been very hard for companies to advertise. There's tons of things now in comparison. Like you go to the Tube in London, every other sign's an alternative leaf, a Curaleaf, all these brands that you see in these pharmacies. It's never been more accessible. I think now that they can advertise and people can talk about it, it's just becoming a huge thing. I think as long as people know that it's accessible, it's going to be, everyone has it, you know. People are already saying they can smell it everywhere. And it's a case that new people are becoming medical cannabis patients every single day.
You know, it's natural and it helps people for all different things, all different ailments, all different issues. And then you've got things like OxyContin and all them kinds of drugs that are getting people hooked on them, sertraline, citraplan. Like I know before I was diagnosed with ADHD, they tried to put me on all them kinds of medication saying I was depressed, I was anxiety. But I'm not sad. Like I'm just hyper and sometimes I crash. I'm not, you know, so I think they try and push all these pharmaceutical drugs onto us too much. They try and shadow cannabis a lot, I feel.
Yeah,
It's
because it
shadowed
can help
for
a
a
lot of
reason.
things. It's not addictive, you know. It doesn't make people any smaller. It doesn't weaken them down, and it's a lot of positivities, and they can't put money on it yet, I guess, in that sense, and that's why at the moment it's still expensive. We've still got medical, and there's still minimal selection. I know it's got better. It's got so much better since 2018. I mean, we get cookies now in the UK, even though it's £11 a gram, but it's getting better. It's getting better, but it's still got a way to go to be anywhere like the US or Germany, for instance.
Yeah. My nan's recently got a medical cannabis as well.
That's so cool. No way.
And the funny thing about it as well, growing up, she's always been anti-cannabis. So
Yeah.
Oh,
when she found out I was smoking for about 13, she used to always be about, oh, you know, the wacky backy, it's going to make you crazy. But she's actually got on it herself now. So she gets creams and ointments.
That's so cool.
She uses it for her arthritis, and she swears by it, man. She says it's the
Sweet.
best thing she's ever used for it.
we be lay low.
Yeah.
It saves people, I swear. There's so many people that won't even realise that they're eligible, you know. I think the criteria for most clinics is, you know, two therapies, or two treatments,
Two medications on
two
your
medications,
record,
yeah, which, you know, that could be, one could be you've tried a beta blocker once and then you tried some talking therapies or some physiotherapy. There's all kinds of things that classify for it, so there is way more people that don't realise they're accessible.
Have you got a go-to when you're ordering medical? Is there a certain brand that you leaning towards now?
I wouldn't say a brand at all, because a lot of people will slate certain brands, and there's like some baseline £5.50 a gram stuff from brands that get slated that actually work really well for me. It might not look great in a bag, but it works really well for me medicinally. However, I love that sourdough wherever it's always around. The sourdough, so good.
I find Aurora, that's my go-to
Yeah,
brand.
it always
Everything
hits,
I've ever had
always
from them
hits.
has been top quality.
And they're quite reasonably priced, right? Like £8.50 a gram or something. It's not. It meets in the middle. It's not too far. So, yeah, I rate them highly.
Can I just butt in? Chillin Rooms has got directors behind the scenes who's going to be pushing for us to be a medical clinic.
That's awesome.
So we'll be hopefully be prescribing definitely within the next year. So
That's what we want to do,
that's
guys.
Chillin Rooms is going to be bringing all these professionals together, and
So the Chillin Rooms itself is a harm reduction centre for medical cannabis users,
yeah, it's a
where
common,
it's a safe place for medical cannabis users to come and smoke. You know, you're not allowed to smoke at home, you can't really smoke on the street, so for us medical users it's hard. So this is gives us a safe place, good people to chill with, good vibes, to smoke our medical cannabis, and you know.
There's a range of the top dry herb
Heal while we
vaporizers in
chill.
here. Yeah.
yeah, we have all the vaporizers, so some of them are really expensive and people can't afford them, especially the Volcano. It's like over £650,
Yeah.
isn't it? So we have free use of that, and lots of people we say to people it's like the safer alternatives. You know, like we're smoke free every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday mornings between 10 and 1 as well. So these are a few little things. We're a community interest company as well, so 65% of our profit is going right back to the community. And we also organise litter picks and just do little things for the community. We put flowers outside, and we're bringing the coolest people. Lots of them have got guitars on the back, or they're coming on the Liverpool scooters.
Yeah.
They're very busy. We've got a scooter park outside, so lots of tourism is coming, and people
And Gary goes round himself, don't you, Gary, off your own back cleaning the city.
yeah.
Like literally you are known, like everybody sees you around Liverpool, you're always cleaning the streets always look sparkling, you know, when you've been in that street.
I got to admit, the first day I ever met you, I think we came in here, we had a cup of tea together, a little chat, and then when I was leaving, you saw me out, and I was driving off, I saw you in my rear view mirror litter picking, and I was thinking, is he under police observation or something? That's actually you know what I mean? You really are about this, about the community, you live in what you preach, so...
Yeah, but we bring the coolest people from all walks of life, and we've got business owners, and we've got real hugely successful people in their own right who are coming through the door, and it's I feel very honoured just to provide the space. It is separating the drug market, because it's toxic out there with the ketamine and the cocaine and whatever else is going on, but Chillin Rooms is going to chill the city out. It's already doing it. It's been doing it for 21 years. There's never been an incident. Everyone goes home safe, and I'm really proud to open up every day. And I'm just ready to roll it out, literally, and set the highest standards. And I want to bring other people into the industry so we can either visit here and experience what we've got, and so they can open their own club. I'd like to
If we changed every pub to a Chillin Rooms, just think how peaceful
They don't all have to be Chillin Rooms.
How the crime rate would drop,
They can be,
you know?
They can be Shelley's, whatever you want, or
Shelley Shack.
James Bond, Shelley Shack, or James Bond, or whatever.
Shell Shack.
What would you call yours, Al?
Oh, don't ask me that.
What would you call yours, Shelley Shack?
Shell Shack.
Else smells.
What's yours, James Bond's?
Oh, it has to be the bong hole or something like that.
Oh yeah, the bong hole. Yeah.
Well, wake up everybody and come and join us and see what we're about, and get the industry, get the seeds planted, and get the propagators out, and we'll all do really well. The community will pay lots of tax, and we've got the Cannabis.app to we're going to be spearheading Grow Your Own as well in the next not so distant future, because my initials is GYO, so
Grow Your Own.
It's Grow Your Own, yeah. So I'm 55 years as GYO, so all of us can grow our own now. And the corporate cannabis has been about since 2019 or 18. 50,000 people have got prescriptions, but the cannabis is irradiated, and people come in and are not happy, and it's people don't know where it's from, and there's 42 clinics, and you know it's so like it takes 2 weeks to get your clinic and things like this. We want to shorten the time frame, and with our prescribing what will be up in the next few months, we'll at maybe half the price of the prescription and get the consultation done in literally 15 minutes, and hopefully we'll be able to prescribe the cannabis on the same day as well, rather than waiting for days and days for it to arrive in some van through the
The
post.
fact medical weed's supposed to be clean and healthy as well, and it's radiated is an issue.
I think the radiation strips the smell.
It's
Like, don't get me wrong, I've had some great strains on medical cannabis, but effects-wise, it does the job. But when you're actually smelling the terps, I'm sure the irradiation strips the terps. Have you had the same experience?
100%, but I think they're very open that it does. Like, it is there to make sure that it kills everything.
Everything.
Bug, everything
Yes.
that is possibly alive on it. It's just supposed to zap it, to obliterate it. So I'm not surprised our weed's not the same after it, you know. But is it Aurora? They don't irradiate, right? The sourdough and the... Are they non-irradiated, I
So
think?
you can actually request non-radiated
request,
weed.
yeah.
You can
I've had a
request.
few, and like I've had some bad ones, don't get me wrong, but I've also had some very good ones. And you're like the pharmacist and the person you speak to when you do have the appointments will always give you it if you ask and say I want specifically non-irradiated. They're happy to recommend ones that aren't, you know.
Yeah.
How much would it cost for 4 grams a day? What, say people would smoke, like the average smoker smokes 3 grams a day.
It
If you
depends
wanted
on the
a bit extra,
quality.
if
Yeah.
it was
Depends what you
£10 a
buy.
gram, I think it works out at £1,000 a month, doesn't it?
Your
So
cheapest medical probably goes for about £5 a gram, and then your most expensive goes
So
for
it's
£10 a
£20
gram.
a day, and you got 30 days, so that's a month, so that's £600, so it's £5 a gram, and you're smoking 4 grams, so, I mean, and how much is your consultation and things like, how much is it costing you for
It's £10 a month.
£10
2
a
grams a
month.
day?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of money out of people's wages, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
There's currently a bill going through now, isn't there, to grow your own for medical
Yeah.
patients?
We'll drop
So I
the
think
petition
it's-
for that in the link as well.
Yeah.
It's already hit over 10,000. I think last time I checked it was on about 11.5. But if you could get to 100, they have to bring it up in Parliament, so that would
Yeah.
be good.
Yeah, that'd be
For medical users to grow their own.
community could push, couldn't it?
Yeah, join Germany. They've been ahead of the game with that, and you know, it's so accessible there. You can literally go to the garden centre at the end of your street and buy a clone, you know, and grow it in your windowsill. And there's nothing wrong with that. I can't remember how many plants you can have, but it'd be amazing if the UK followed suit.
I think is it 7 or 9 on the petition, is it?
I'm not sure. That seems like a lot.
I think Germany's got 3 plants.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
grow.
the petition itself.
Germany hasn't got a chilling room, so have they? They haven't
No.
got
No,
consumption
no.
missing
places.
that.
So
No.
there's lots of things we could.
Nowhere's got a chilling rooms, buddy, I guess.
Yeah.
This is the only chilling rooms at the minute. We need more. We need them across the world.
Well, people can have their own because they can use my genetics and use my 25 years behind the scenes and
Yeah.
perfecting the industry and showing the industry what we're about. And it's organic, it's fruitful, it's for everybody really, and it's lots of unity here. And we're not going to close ever. We're going to. We've got a new boardroom opening up, an extension. What will be done in the next, hopefully 3 months. We're just waiting on a few finances, but we're doing things anyway. It doesn't really take much to open us. I've got my bus pass and my backpack. That's about it, really.
Very humble, aren't you, guys?
Yeah, you don't need much, do you?
Now,
No.
I know you're not a football man, but obviously Liverpool have won the league and they'll be doing a title parade at the end of May. I think they're expecting 1 million people to come to the city.
Wow.
So I'm expecting quite a few of that million to be medical cannabis
There's
users.
no fans like Liverpool fans, is there?
Hopefully
let's
they all
be
join the
honest.
Cannabis app.
So if they did want to come down, what's the process? How long do they have to wait after joining till they can come in and...
Just join the Cannabis app, get verified, it costs £10, and you can literally come in and join our community.
So any fans out there coming to the city, definitely need to check out the Cannabis app if you want to come down and visit Chillin Rooms while you're down here for the weekend. And they got the Radio 1 weekender on, haven't they, as well? So
Oh, yeah.
there's
Is
gonna-
that this weekend?
It's going to be 26th of May, I believe. It's that bank holiday weekend.
Oh, so the same
it's the
weekend.
parade
Oh,
and the
okay.
Radio 1.
Wow. Gonna be busy.
So Liverpool's going to be booming that
Are you
weekend.
going to come down that weekend? You're going to have to,
Yeah,
aren't
I'll
you? There's a
have
lot of
to
stuff
be
going
here, I'm
on.
sure. Yeah, if I'm in the country, I'll be here. Yeah.
You're
So
going to have to come and see the parade. The parade
Yeah,
is
I'd love
something else,
to.
aren't
It looked so good the other day when you won the Premier League. I'm not a
Yeah.
football person, but I try to follow along. Yeah.
The city is on a high.
It
is.
definitely is, yeah.
You'll never smoke alone.
Literally.
With the Chillin Rooms here, anyway.
Literally. So what about you, Al? So come on, do you want to tell us about what you do?
Yeah, so I've been posting about medical cannabis for the past year. When I started my medical cannabis journey 3 years ago, there was no information online. There was like 2 people that posted about it. There wasn't options for a career in it, and I remember saying to my parents, this is where the money's going to be. And my parents thought, yeah, she's mad as a hatter. But I ended up as a patient falling in love with it, falling in love with learning everything about it, trying every strain available to me, seeing what worked for me and for people around me. And now, every day of my life, I create content. I travel to places where cannabis is legal, try different things, try what's on the menu there, and just explore it. I've been reading about cannabis every day for the past, 3 years straight now, so I like to think I know a bit, but honestly, it's just like a special interest for me.
So you're going to New York as well, aren't you, soon?
Yeah, I can't say too much on the subject. We're going to New York for something really, really cool. It is someone from the UK that's done something really cool out there, and their hope is for people from the UK to feel like they can go out there and know where to go for cannabis, because people hear New York, they hear spray packs, crazy Times Square buying packs off the side of the street. They don't trust it. They say, "Are you scared of that?" So this guy's hope is to have somewhere that especially people from the UK but all over the world can go and know they're getting safe branded weed, and safely grown weed straight out of California.
And you've been doing a bit of travelling recently, haven't you? So you've been to Spain,
Yeah,
Barcelona, and obviously Tenerife.
Yeah, a couple trips to Spain, and then we're heading back out for Mary Jane Berlin next month as well, and I'm sure we'll be talking about the Cannabis app to everyone we know out there. It's going to be such a big event. Biggest cannabis in the world.
You're the same.
Yeah.
How was Tenerife?
Yeah, it was. The cannabis scene was interesting for sure. Big shout out to Terpenes. They were definitely the one out of the clubs we did visit. The bud wasn't what I was expecting, and God, I think when we got there, they tried to charge us €18 a gram initially. Ooh. Yeah, it took.
Was it worth it?
Absolutely not. No, it wasn't worth. It wasn't worth €2 a gram. It was like what we wouldn't even smoke it here. It just wasn't worth it. But there was good stuff. It just took some talking and some negotiation. We got there in the end, and then I found some other good clubs, which was like Terpenes. So
I was out there in January, and virtually all the clubs were closed.
Yeah, it was crazy. They said that a lot of the clubs were found with other illicit items, but whatever happens, this happened through Spain. It's happened in Barcelona before. Their police situation and stuff is known to have issues, so we just got to hope they stay open. It looks like it's working towards it. The whole system of donating to clubs and receiving seems to work out there, so we just got to hope it keeps.
So, were the
working.
back open till late, or is it like reduced times?
It looked normal to me. I've never been before, so I can't comment on how it was before. But yeah, it looked completely normal. There was the odd shop that had the little sign saying, we've been raided and we're closed. But these were like, if you looked on the news, it looked like they'd found illicit substances there that were not cannabis.
I think a lot of them didn't have fire exits, and they didn't have no compliance.
Yeah,
and
just
no
not
ventilation. They were just like hurriedly opened, and
Yeah,
they wasn't
sounds that
thought
way.
about. So there's lots of things what Chillin Rooms brings to the industry. I'm a property developer, and I know about health and safety and fire escapes, and we've got to have emergency lighting and all these things. I don't think these clubs had them, so people are going to have to raise the game a bit, especially I've been to a few London clubs myself, and they were just like there wasn't no effort put into them, just a small bit of effort, but they need to have the fire exits, they need to have a safe space, and there's lots of this place has lots of regulations, but it's so chill, but we already know what's been happening because we've been doing it for 21 years, so we can bring this to the industry and educate people and get the industry growing.
I think that's what a lot of people don't realise as well, is how important the compliance is, because it's when the police do raid these kind of places, it's not just the police coming, is it? It's the fire brigade and health and safety, and they'll do you on everything they can in it, like not having a fire extinguisher by a door
So that's where the Cannabis app can regulate the industry.
So you was down in London recently, wasn't you, for the big Cannabis exhibition?
I've been down here 3 or 4 times there this year. There was a product Earth.
Product Earth.
Yeah, it got cancelled on the second day because of
people smoking inside.
But I've been down to Google and I've been down to meet a few other people and that. And everything's amazing, and people know about Chillin Rooms in London, people know about Chillin Rooms in Birmingham, and we've got a few stickers being putting about, and people are travelling. You've put a few stickers up for us, haven't you? You've been to a few places, and James is like my representative, or he's going to be working with us on the brand and the podcast, so I'm really happy to be working with him as well. He's true professional, and I like his work, what he's already been doing as well. And Shelley's an old friend, and I've just met Ellie through James, so these are a few of the people, but to come and meet the other people as well, because we've got people from all over the world, and from coders to bakers to creators and musicians, and it's
these podcasts as well, we're going to pull a lot of these people into the podcast. We're going to pull them in and let them talk, tell their stories, and you'll get to actually meet a lot of the community, a lot of the people that come in the Chillin Rooms, and you know, they've got some stories, haven't they? Let's be honest, some people have got some good stories in here.
I think one of the most beautiful things I've saw in the last couple of months as well, you know, we talk a lot about going out to these different countries and talking about the Cannabis app and talking about Chillin Rooms, but we've actually noticed the world coming back in here, haven't we? So,
yes.
Can you name some of the countries we've had people come over from recently?
Yesterday, I'll just tell you, yesterday there was Sweden, there was Indians, there was Pakistanis, there was Irish, there was Scottish.
You point at me. I'm half Scottish.
Yeah.
New member from New Zealand.
Yeah. Egyptian.
We had a couple guys come over from Australia. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was definitely fun.
We've had Italians in this week as well.
So what we should do is we should get a globe and literally mark off every time someone comes and make me fill the. We'd probably fill the globe.
We're nearly there. We got Dan from Turkey.
Yeah, Dan. Yeah. Dan's going to come on the podcast at some point as well, isn't he, and speak with us.
Yeah, he's joined the code, hasn't he? He's behind the scenes now, helping with the technology. So we're meeting the coolest people.
But yeah, one thing I really like about Chillin Rooms as well is how the music is intertwined with it. There's not a lot of places you can go in the UK, especially, where you can, you know, take cannabis legally and listen to live music. And I definitely think that's a thing you've brought in with the whole culture of Liverpool as well, because it is a music city. So Liverpool, you come in here and you feel it. Yeah,
it's the #1 music city in the world, and we are showcasing the unsigned bands that, like, actually in the last 6 weeks, I think I've watched 2 bands come together, and one of the bands what was actually formed in here is playing tonight, called No Ones.
Awesome.
So that's cool, and we had Remy who's joined up with Ross, who's Ross is a beater, and he's a beatboxer, and he's versatile, and he jumps in with anybody. We've got the Undertakers coming playing on the 17th of May, is it? So is it next Saturday?
Next Saturday, yeah.
Next Saturday, the Undertakers. So these have played with the Beatles in the 60s, and with the #1, Brian Jones is the #1 saxophonist in maybe the country. It's definitely.
And I tell you what, he can still blow a sax as well.
He's 87, and he was on my stage the other week, and I was very honoured just to be in his presence.
The legend.
He's a legend, yeah.
Did he do some work back in the day with the Beatles?
Yeah, he's been on the stage, yeah.
Awesome.
Don't know if he worked with the Beatles, but he was about the same time.
Yeah.
That's literally another thing you do for the community, though. You get the musicians who aren't looked at, you bring them in, you put them on your stage, and they get put out there, they meet people, you know, in the same circles, and it progresses them. So again, you know, that's more things you do for the community, because it's all local talent you put on your stage as well, isn't it?
It's like a little creative pot of creativity.
It is.
And people, when they come in here, like, you can see that everything's changed, and you've got a future. You can join the band, or you can join the app, or, you know, we can serve a cup of tea, because we need bakers, and we need builders, we need architects, we need, you know.
The tea's important as well, because remember when we was in London together at the coffee shop, and couldn't get a cup of tea, could we? You was devastated. I mean,
you need a cup of tea.
There's no coffee shops without the coffee and tea, is there?
I mean, that's a must, isn't it, to have a cup of tea?
Definitely.
Yeah, well, we've got our pots now as well, so.
Come down, have a cup of tea.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
So, the one question on everyone's lips, do you think 100 men could take one gorilla?
Oh my god.
No.
Oh. Depends. Have they got weapons?
Absolutely not. No, they couldn't.
Is it like, so if it was an army, no, like, I'm thinking, okay, I'm thinking of Kong, you'll watch Kong. So if when the army go on to Kong, they've all got weapons, haven't they?
They couldn't do it with a plane. They can't do it with.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you for watching the show, and thank you to all the guests that we had on today. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel.
Any suggestions you've got as well for any guests or any topics, make sure to put it in the comments below. And take care, we'll see you next week for an episode of the Chillin Rooms podcast.